John.
You know?
So what do you think of In Search of Memory?
I don't remember ever seeing it.
John.
It didn't help my memory. It's very engaging and accessible entree into a very complex and daunting field of study, which I know absolutely nothing about. But I learned a lot by watching the film.
Memory is the glue that binds our mental life together. I mean, it makes it possible for me to remember what I did this morning, what I did last week, what I did 6 years ago. It is what allows us to get continuity in our lives. It's the essential feature of our mental life. Without memory, we would be nothing.
So my pick is Secret Museums. It talks about the private collections in museums of erotic art, and it's interesting to see what a society believes to be pornographic or acceptable, where the limits are, what is okay to be shown and not shown. Are you Meredith? Yeah, you're panning on my freaking legs. Exactly.
L'érotique, c'est incontrôlable. Ça se ressent à l'intérieur de l'individu. Donc l'érotique, il faut y faire attention. Et le musée n'est pas un endroit où on peut déclencher son érotisme. Comme cependant les artistes eux-mêmes, ayant des pulsions érotiques, mettent de l'érotisme un peu partout dans leurs œuvres, il y a de l'érotisme dans tous les musées et dans beaucoup d'œuvres. Seulement, il ne faut pas le souligner parce que comme on ouvre les musées au public, on n'est pas censé montrer aux jeunes filles, aux enfants, aux gens pudiques qu'il y a de l'érotisme dans le musée.
Oh. Icarus is my favorite film. It's an amazing critique of consumer culture, and something I've always been interested in is the transformation of public spaces. For instance, people used to gather in town squares and downtown areas, and now more and more so in the US, and as the film shows internationally, people are gathering in malls and areas based on consumption. And I really feel like that changes the way people interact and changes the possibilities for how communities gather. The film has a wonderful soundtrack done by the French band Air. It's very cinematic.
All right, my pick is Augustine's Newspaper, one of our new fall releases, because it reveals the role of El Mercurio, one of Chile's oldest and largest circulation newspapers, in supporting the military coup that overthrew the democratically elected Allende government in 1973, and which led then to 17 years of brutal repression by that military regime. What should outrage American viewers of this film is the extent to which it reveals that the American administration, principally President Nixon and his national security advisor Henry Kissinger, supported that regime both financially and politically. Enjoy.
¿Qué hizo este diario para ocultar o justificar las violaciones a los derechos humanos? ¿De qué manera legitimó no solo los crímenes contra los derechos humanos, sino también al único gobierno en la historia que practicó la desaparición como política de Estado? Es interesante indagar aquí las razones que lo llevaron a alinearse con el silencio oficial sobre las torturas y desapariciones, en lugar de transformarse, desde su posición privilegiada, en la tribuna ideal para denunciar las violaciones a los derechos humanos.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Are you familiar with Icarus films?
Oh, of course I'm familiar with Icarus films. I just saw their film Seeds of Hunger last night, actually. I thought it was a really interesting discussion of global food issues and the impact that our energy consumption has on those issues.
Skyrocketing food prices have sparked riots across the globe. In 2007, we witnessed unrest in Mexico, Dakar, Honduras, Haiti, and in southern countries around the world. Since the summer of 2008, the prices of corn, soy, and grain have plummeted. But when the prices of these essential foods spike again, as they will, there's concern there will be more riots and unrest. The threat of famine and increasing food shortages is not simply going to go away.